Oh, hi, beautiful people. Welcome once more to our YouTube channel. This is Havila School of Marriage. We are so excited to have you here in another amazing session of our amazing life. Feel free, if you're around, can you please give us a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up before we invite our favorite OBGYN to pour us some sweet knowledge. OBGYN means obstetrician and gynecologist. Here we talk health. Here we talk safe pregnancy, safe delivery. Anything around that, count us in. I'm Dr. Mrs. Nzometia. This is my precious husband.
Yep, Dr. Nzometia.
Oh la la, we are so excited to have you again in this amazing session. Today, we are talking about something so important, how to have a vaginal delivery, a safe one at that.
Wow, thank you very much, Dr. Mrs. Nzometia,
Okay.
my beautiful wife. And welcome to this page. Somebody will ask the question why we are doing hair talks on a marriage page. You know what we are doing, pregnancy is part and parcel of marriage and the family.
Mm,
Yeah, so what motivated me actually to specialize in obstetrics and gynecology was this family ministry. So we consider it part and parcel of the family ministry.
yes.
Wow. So today, as we promised, we are going to be talking about how to have a safe vaginal delivery.
Mm,
You know, this is part of the slot I'm doing, the program Safe Pregnancy, Safe Delivery. So every Wednesday, as God gives us grace, we will be here to
amen.
grace you with tips on how to go through your pregnancy season enjoyably and to have a safe delivery.
Mm,
For the past months, we have been talking about C section, which was considered a taboo and which is still seen as a taboo by many. And so some people may be asking themselves that is this doctor promoting cesarean section? No. I am coming to bring deliverance to people, to clarify people's minds, and to bring them knowledge that they didn't have.
mm,
Because if you see the number of women that have died, or babies that have been lost, or babies that have been born with complications because
mm.
people were avoiding C-section, you will just be crying. But thank God for this knowledge that we are coming with, because your ignorance is cleared up
Amen.
and nobody will perish again.
Amen.
And like we said before, there are two modes of delivery. There is vaginal delivery and there is cesarean delivery. Uh, However, vaginal delivery is the main mode of delivery. That is what everybody considers natural. Because when God created women, He put that canal, He connected the uterus or the womb that carries the baby to have direct connection with the vagina, through which when a baby enters, the baby comes out through that path. But He also make room through the abdomen that if that path is not possible, the baby can come through C-section. And I told you last time how the history of C-section evolved and how it became a norm. And so we encourage you to watch that video that we did last week. Yes, that said, WHO, the World Health Organization, sets a percentage that this C-section should cover. For example, they say that 15% of women, according to studies, undergo cesarean section. And so that's like the limit. So when hospitals operate more than that, they consider that maybe they have operated much. But I'm coming with another angle of a fight, which I think is even more lucrative in this time.
Oh, yes.
I am promoting good decisions that will lead to either vaginal delivery or cesarean delivery. Because
Mm,
if you want that the percentage should be remain at 15, and somebody has vaginal delivery with complex lacerations or
mm,
wounds that may end up giving complications or lifelong complications, it is not success.
at all.
It is not success. Or having vaginal delivery forcefully with a baby that comes out with problems, it is not success.
At all.
However, more women deliver vaginally.
Yes.
That's one thing I want us to know. More women deliver vaginally, and I know that the desire of all women is to deliver vaginally. Even though it is not possible, it will never be possible because some have already delivered several times by C-section and they have even stopped.
Mhm.
So if you deliver by C-section, we say that you should not be guilty, you should not be feeling guilty. Watch our video and learn that. And now, if God permits that you deliver vaginally, then that is great also. And so we are here to let you know, to give you tips on how to have safe vaginal delivery. I want you to know that I am an obstetrician and gynecologist who does vaginal delivery every week.
Mhm.
Every week I do vaginal delivery. So we are not just out. One thing people accuse specialists a lot, they think that they operate because they call us mostly when there are complications. So when they are calling us most of the time, it's we handle complications. And most of the time we end in
And
the
then in
theater. So when
theater.
people see you, they think that maybe you are operating much, but they don't know that you are not there. They are midwives to do deliveries. They are midwives. Their role is to do the
Oh,
deliveries.
yes.
And when they have challenges, they call us up,
Mhm.
and when we come up to help to solve the problem and where they have stopped, and most of the time we end up in the theater. So that said, I enjoy doing vaginal delivery,
Mm.
and in fact it is something that God has blessed me with. If I have some of my colleagues here who work with me, they will testify how we do it. So how do you have a safe vaginal delivery? I'm going to give you 9 points. Maybe in the
Hmm.
course of time, God will give me more inspiration on this. And I would like you to be commenting. I would like you to be commenting. I would like you to be commenting. I've already said that if it happens that you are going to deliver vaginally, because there are people that from start, there are patients that when I'm following up from start, I already let them know that you go through C-section. Others, I let them know that we'll see. At the end, we'll judge and see how it will be by the
Mhm.
assessments at the end. And others will say, no, everything is favorable for vaginal delivery.
Delivery.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. So the very first thing about vaginal delivery is faith. It's strange, right? It's faith. I would like my wife to read Hebrews 11 verse 1. Hebrews 11 verse 1 to us. And I would like you to also open to it. I'd like you to also open to it.
All right, thank you. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. I'm reading from the New King James Version. It says that now faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You are pregnant. You have not reached term. You have not reached time to deliver. Do you believe that you can deliver vaginally? That's faith. You need to have faith. You need to believe. Because the first thing about safe delivery is in the mind. Is in the mind. One of the hard work I spend doing is coaching my patients, counseling them, and promoting good deliveries.
Mhm.
Because if people's minds are already defeated, no matter how you educate them, we have had situations where a woman is in labor, she cannot even do anything. When you say push, say no, oh I'm dying, I'm dying. Here the people are saying, oh, this is the last, I will not deliver
It's
again.
too
Hey,
much.
you see, because the mind is already defeated. So the first thing is to have faith,
Mm.
is to believe, is to trust the Lord who gave you that pregnancy that you can deliver vaginally. That is it. That is the first thing. I would like my wife to also read Mark chapter 11, verse 23. Mark 11, verse 23.
Mark
I'd like
11.
you to know she's a distinguished dental surgeon like me. Yeah,
Okay.
awesome.
Mark 11, verse 23. I'm reading still from the New King James Version. It says, "For assuredly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says."
Wow. If you believe and you tell this mountain to move, it will move. If you
Hmm.
believe and you say, I will deliver vagina, and you have that thought established in you, it will be possible. It will be possible. All
17.
things are possible to him that believe.
Hmm.
Sometimes when we talk, people think that maybe we are against, we are clergy, we are servants of God. We are servants of God. So we are balancing it. We are bringing truth, reality. Truth is reality.
Hmm.
Reality to save people and to save their pregnancies and to save their lives. The second thing is to pray about it. Pray about it. When you are
Hmm.
pregnant, you need to pray. The time you spend complaining or worrying, spend that time praying, because when you pray, prayer drives away fear. And know that whatever you are afraid of is you are already defeated by it or will control you. And one of the highest things that bring nightmares to people is when they are pregnant. Oh, they have dreamed that this has happened. Oh, this person has had a
Every
dream that
night
this
I have
has
some
happened.
strange
Oh, they
dreams.
have died giving birth. Oh, the baby has this. Oh, this and that. When you pray, it will keep your faith strong and it will keep
Hmm.
your mind stable, so you don't suffer those nightmare comes. You get up and pray and cancel it. You will not get
Hmm.
up and get somebody writes
Violent
you
faith.
a message that I've had this dream against this or that, or you go somewhere and somebody starts speaking negatively because they see your abdomen or they see this. You have been praying, and so it will cancel that.
Hmm.
So I would
Says
like
it
you to
again.
read Mark 11 verse 24. Mark 11 verse 24.
Mark 11, verse 24. Therefore, I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them.
If you ask God, believe. Because contrary situations will come. I tell you, you have dreams, nightmares will come, people will
Hmm.
talk. And pregnancy is one of the highest things that people speak negatively against. People speak negatively against pregnancy a lot. That is one of the highest things. So when you are pregnant, have faith, have faith, have faith. And when you pray, believe, believe that you receive it, and you will have it. I assure you that. You understand? So that is it. That is it. When you do it like that, you will see the way God will intervene. You will see the way God will intervene. And you will see the salvation of the Lord, the mighty hand of God Almighty. The third thing that is so vital is that when you pray and you believe that God has spoken that you will deliver safely, you will have a safe delivery. Your delivery will not be complicated. The next thing is that you start declaring it, you start speaking it. If somebody says something negative, you cancel it right there. Don't meditate over it, because women's mind is very fragile. When you say something to them, it affects them a lot because women are emotional. But when you are a prayerful person and you are somebody who has asked God and you believe, when contrary situations come, you speak against, you cancel them right there.
Hmm.
For example, I would like Dr. Lindy to read Job chapter 22, verse 28. Job 22, verse 28 to us. Job chapter 22, verse 28.
Job chapter 22, verse 28, New King James Version, it says, "You will also declare a thing, and it will be established for you. So light will shine on your ways."
Wow, you will declare a thing
Mm.
and it will be established for you. So light will shine on your ways.
Mm.
Let me tell you, life is not easy. God, never said it will be easy. That is why he gave us weapons. He gave us this tongue. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. If you have a dream declaring death to your child or to you, declare life to yourself and to your baby. Declare a thing and it will be established. So light will shine on your ways. Those people telling you that they have dreamed that you have died, maybe God just showed them so that you stand and say, no, I'll live. Or that your baby has had problems, or that you delivered and you had a tear that tore your anus or so. You say, no, it will not happen in Jesus' name. And you declare it, you believe it. And you keep speaking it. If you have a nightmare, don't get up and be defeated. Get up and cancel it. If you receive a prophecy, negative declaration, cancel it. That is how it is. That is how it is. And sometimes you may meet your midwives or health workers in their state where maybe they are tired, or sometimes they have been offended, and maybe they just transfer an aggression on you and you go home so defeated. Sometimes it could happen. It could happen. That's why you must have this weapon: faith, prayer, and your tongue that you use to declare. Because your mind, when your mind is right. I remember when you were pregnant for one of our babies. That's the one we had all the types of dreams. Receiving this one dreamed that this one will happen. This one dreamed that this one will happen. And we kept on speaking and praying and speaking. And the child came out and had a challenge because all those, but because we spoke, God made sure we were there. And there were people who had faith who were there. And that child, that problem, we spoke over the child and the problem was settled. Some people have lost theirs like that because maybe they were already defeated or they kept on accepting. When you keep on declaring negative or believing negative, it will also attract maybe people who will cause trouble around. And sometimes they are just victims of being used because you accepted that negative situation. So let your mind be healed. Let your mind be stable. Speak what you know. Speak what you believe, and you will see it happen. Amen. Now, the fourth thing now, let's go back to the head itself, is to do antenatal care. Some people, do you know that some people think that it's not necessary? Because when they come to the hospital and see you, you measure them, you check their eyes, you measure their abdomen, and you check their heart, you say everything is okay. They say, why did I even come to the hospital? Why did I even leave my house and come to the hospital? Let me tell you, studies have shown that most of the people who don't do antenatal care have birth complications. Studies have shown that. So when you do clinic, you do your clinicals, you do your ANC, antenatal care, it reduces the chances of complications maximally. And when you see something that organizations, nations are investing billions to promote, you will be a fool to think that it's not necessary. Especially women who delivered before. They say, no, I delivered 4 kilos. I went to the hospital and just climbed on the bed and the baby came. Why should I go to the hospital? That's why most women who have delivered many times have complications, because they start working by experience. But I want you to know that delivery is dynamic. Every pregnancy is different and every delivery is different. So you cannot work by assumptions. You cannot get up and you feel tired. You say, why am I even going for that ANC? They will just go and measure my abdomen. Anyway, I'm feeling my baby kicking now. Sometimes what you feel kicking like is your intestines. Maybe the baby is already even having challenges. We have had situations. I had a situation one time where a lady came for cleaning like that. Immediately we check her several IV. We went right there to save the baby because the baby was in distress. So sometimes when you come there and they check, they could diagnose a problem right there and solve the problem. And then you stay in the house, you say, no, why should I do this? Why should I do clinic? Why should I? Antenatal care is so important. It cannot be overemphasized. When they check you and they see problems, they correct them. Your mind is calm. When you go and they are giving you those hair talks every day, singing those songs, praying together is so nice. And then when they measure your abdomen, that's why even me, gynecologist, even when I'm following up patients, I always advise that they go for and they receive those lectures. Do you know why? Because when you come for clinic, another thing that will happen is that you will see other pregnant women like you. They will
We
encourage you.
encourage
A,
ourselves.
a journey is always easier when many people are doing that
Oh,
journey.
so
When you are
easy.
alone, if you get tired and you need water, somebody would have had it and give you.
Yeah.
If you slept poorly, somebody will tell you that even me too. And you say,
I'm
wow,
not
so
even
I'm not alone.
sleeping.
And then you are being encouraged. That's how. I also realize that when I receive patients, I realize that when a patient enters, the others enter and start saying things that the other was discussing with me. I realize that among those who come for clinic, several of them have their small hubs, friends, small friends that are formed around them. And then they
Pregnancy
will come
women,
and start giving you
pregnant
comments
women.
that others were giving and so on and so forth. So it is always very, very important. It's always very lovely to do your antenatal care. The presence of others will serve as a booster. Problems can be diagnosed and settled immediately. The health talks they are giving you will keep your mind calm and settled. And the fact that you come and they check you and say everything is okay,
Such an
it keeps you
important.
calm because it's
Mm.
a journey of 9 months. And of
Very.
course, it is not a pleasant journey. It's not a pleasant journey. We know that
Lots of
when you
ups
become
and
pregnant,
downs.
you become vulnerable. So you need people that can encourage you, and some of them are pregnant women like you. So that is point
We
number
have the
four.
association.
Point number four, very important. Do your antenatal care. Do your antenatal care. In the past, they used to see women once in a while. Later on, the government, the WHO put four ANCs. That way, you are pregnant, you can come to the hospital 4 times. They noticed that it was reducing maternal complications, but fetal complications, fetal are babies, it increased. They did not really change. So they put 8 antenatal cares. When you are pregnant, it's advised that you do at least 8 antenatal cares, and you should start them on or before 12 weeks of pregnancy, 3 months. On or before that time. Some people wait until they're around 24 weeks before they start. You have to start as early as possible so that they start following you up and then identify any problem and correct it. So why did they put up to 8? Because they wanted that mothers and the baby should be fine. Because they noticed that when women get to over 30 weeks, sometimes the babies can have challenges. Because in the past, they used to see women at times after 2 months or sometimes after 3 months, and they noticed that in between, babies could have problems. So they brought it to 8 antenatal cares. And that's why when you get to the time when the baby is being expected, you realize that doctors or midwives start seeing you frequently because they don't want to have any situation.
Oh,
That is it. So it's very vital to do your antenatal care. The fifth thing is to eat properly. Eat properly. I'm going to do another live session where I will show you how to control the baby's weight. So stay tuned.
mm.
It's a whole live session because if I take this program will end up being so long and people will not be interested. So just know that we are going to do another one maybe next week or very soon on how to control your baby's weight. For those who will go through vaginal delivery or who are eligible for vaginal delivery, there is a way to control baby's weight. I learned that on my wife.
I'm the
And when I
guinea
when
pig.
I went back to school, because when we had our
The
first child, I
combined.
was not a specialist, and I was just giving her everything
And
because
I
I
was
was so
there
excited,
swallowing.
and that's
Whoop,
how she was
whoop,
eating everything.
whoop.
And before we knew it,
What?
she was in labor for 3 days. Nothing happened, nothing changed, and the baby, since she was fat, she could not turn. Her head could not really turn in the pelvis. I told you there are 4 types of maternal pelvis. So if the baby could not turn there, and so she couldn't come down, and she ended up being operated. So later on, I said, okay, now that I've started specializing and I'm learning, I will start controlling the weight. And we control the weight until she got to 36 weeks. I said, now that the baby is looking small, you can eat a bit. And then the baby
Hmm.
just gained weight.
Within 1 week of eating a
Within
bit.
1 week, the baby gained 500 grams.
I
And
was
that's how
shocked.
she delivered and had tears. But one of the things that causes a lot of tears are fat babies. And then the third one, we said we'll be strict with weight control. And that's how the baby came out like a plane that was landing. Sure. You see, and there was no problem. So I'm going to
That's
do a
right.
program on this how to control your baby's weight and when to start controlling the baby's weight. I'm going to do that. So stay tuned on that. It's going to be the next because this is a series, how to have a safe vaginal delivery. We are giving you the points. We are going to be elaborating some of them. The fifth thing is to prepare for delivery. Preparation for delivery. I'm going to do also a live session on that. But know that preparation for delivery starts from the moment you notice that baby is inside.
Mm.
You notice that baby is inside. One of the
Very
first things to start
important.
preparing is money. Because you spend money during ANC. You receive women, they say, do this test. They say, I don't have money. I did not come prepared. They go during the week, see them chopping this, chopping that. The husband is in the bar here, bar there. So, first is financial preparation. We are going to talk about how to prepare financially for your delivery, how to save. But know that the first thing is to be saved. If you're already having the thought that you even get pregnant, you should already start saving for the
Say
pregnancy.
that again.
And every time you are going to the hospital, you go with money. And towards the end, you must have a certain sum. We are going to be showing you that. It's very, very important. Very, very important. And then preparation also means that you have people around you. You have one that will be your coach, not mothers that will be telling you, pump this, do this, do this, do better, go bed here, don't go to. No, we want people that will be coaching you because when you are pregnant, your doctor is or your midwife is supposed to be your coach, supposed to be your coach that's coaching you. And then you are supposed to have family members who are coaching you. And then your husband is supposed to be coaching you. Or the man that impregnated you should be coaching you. If he's not there, at least you should be coaching yourself too. David encouraged himself in the Lord, right?
He did.
You see, so you need that. And then you need somebody that if it happens that they're asking for blood, the person can provide. So you should have people around you. You should know people have your blood group. You should
Very
know people have
important.
your blood group. And when you are going to deliver, you should make sure they are around.
Yes.
Because if it happens that you need blood, they say, oh, we need blood. You start saying, well, we didn't come with this. We don't know who to contact. We don't know. Because the blood bank that day may not have your blood.
Yeah.
So you need that right from start. You need that right from start. And then you need somebody that if they need dough, money, the person will provide.
Emergency.
The person will provide. If the person is not there, the person's account should be loaded in such a way that I can just make a call and the momo is right there. We have had people who have gotten stranded, they stay and problems are happening because they cannot buy a job or because they cannot do things. Hospitals have heard that when you come, they can handle you in emergency.
Yeah.
But there are some things that they cannot do. They cannot do. You need to have money. Very, very important. You need to have somebody that can provide that. Very, very important. Preparation. The next thing is do not take labor enemas. Do not take enemas. Women, when they are getting to third trimester, as they are getting very tired, we are going to show you how pregnancy evolves. We'll do a video on that. You know, there are so many videos we'll do. We'll do a video on how pregnancy evolves. When they get to third trimester, they start getting very anxious because they are feeling heavy, they are feeling tired, they cannot sleep comfortably on the bed, and so on and so forth. Sometimes they have sleepless nights, so much heat, especially when they are found, because pregnant women produce a lot of heat. And then they start saying, please, this baby should come out. I'm tired. I am tired. I am this. And then they say, what can I take that if I get to the hospital now, the baby should come out? And then they say, pump this grass. I pumped it and I went to the hospital and just delivered. I told you, every pregnancy is different. Every woman has a different pelvis. And then you pump it. Or you say take this honey and drink, or mix this concoction and drink, and then you drink it. When you do that, your labor can no longer be safe. Your labor can no longer be safe. Some people by error did that and went and delivered because maybe the service responded faster. One thing you should know is that when you are pregnant, your cervix is closed like this. So the womb, the baby is inside and it's closed like a gate. God did that so the baby will not come out before time. When you are getting to term, the cervix starts getting ripe, softer and softer as time evolves. There are also things we will tell you how to do to make it soft. But now, when you take those enemas, it gives you abnormal contractions. So the baby start hitting on the cervix. Like you lock the door and you are pressing somebody's head against the door to pass. the baby's brain will suffer.
Mm.
Even if you deliver, you have suffered the baby's brain. And the baby's brain is very fragile. You can destroy some nerves that may affect the child
Mm.
tomorrow. Also, the baby may suffer and even die in the womb.
Ah.
Sometimes the camel, you see how they have excreted and even drank it, their lungs will start having challenges maybe tomorrow because you gave abnormal level. The uterus is contracting abnormally, so it presses the baby and stresses the baby also. And then also your uterus gets tired faster, so you deliver. Most women will take those things bleed a lot. Most of the time, we end up giving them blood because their uterus so abnormally, so abnormally. And when they deliver now, since the uterus worked abnormally, it will be tired. It will not be able to contract, and we will have to struggle there, sweat on it before it can do. And then because of that, because you're having abnormal contraction, you will not be able to control when it's time to push. When the contractions come, you are
It's too
twisting
much.
yourself like this. When I enter and see the way women are making, I just say you pump, you pump. And sometimes they will argue. When they see that it's bad, they will confess.
Confession
They will
time.
confess. So when it's like that, how will you push? That's why most of those women have tears, complex tears that may destroy much because they will not be able to control, because God made it in such a way that your labor should be coming progressively. Should be coming, you have pain and then the pain stops. The pain comes and stops. It comes and stops. That's how it happens. And then gradually it becomes more painful as time goes on, as the cervix is opening, so that the baby too can be passing. Because if the cervix is opening and the contraction has become more painful, the head has passage. But when it is too much at the beginning, when the cervix is still closed, the baby is suffering there. And so towards the end, when the baby is about to come out, that's when you start feeling much pain. This is different when we give false labor. When we give false labor, we also titrate the drugs in such a way that it would not give abnormal contractions. So we control it. That's why if there must be a decision, it should be from health workers, not you taking enemas. Because enemas, the impact, people don't tell you. People only accuse or talk about the small success. But they don't tell you that I lost my baby because I took an enema.
Ah.
They come out with excreta all over the body because I took enema. They don't tell you, they hide it and they show you the small part. So you go and imitate and then you start crying after. So be wise, be wise. Don't
Say
take
that
enemas.
again.
When
Don't.
when I always tell my pregnant women, when they start getting to that point that there is a garment you need to put on. You need to wear a garment. You know what I call it? Patience.
Garment of
There
patience.
is a mantle you need to wear when you get to term or when you get to 36 weeks old. They say, Doctor, ecography said my baby is already big now. Can you not bring it out? I say, no. We need the baby to mature. We need the baby to have some maturity. The baby too has to come out mature. Because when you hurriedly remove the baby, some of them come out, even you can lose them.
Yeah.
Because some come out have adaptation problems.
Yes. It can be so serious.
So impatience is something that should never cross your vocabulary or dictionary or heart when you are pregnant or when you get to term. Even though you are feeling those discomforts, the best incubator is the womb.
Say that again.
God put the best condition there. No
Uterus.
matter how much scientists have produced as an incubator, it can never equate to the womb.
At all.
You understand? So no use of enemas. There are still some stubborn people that no matter how we talk, we still see them take it. I saw one yesterday. She took her own, she sweated like this. Thank God that there are drugs to calm down some of the contractions. Now, go to where there are qualified staff when you're about to deliver. The choice of where to deliver matters a lot. And if you are doing clinic elsewhere and you want to deliver somewhere else, towards the time of delivery, go to that place and continue your clinic there so that they will see you at least once or twice. Because when people see you right there on the day of labor, the decisions are different also.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that has followed you up for a while, they know your body, they know how you respond, they know your behavior, they can easily take decisions, they can easily anticipate, and your delivery will be smooth. So take this advice. Go to where you are sure. Go to where you are sure. And today they are specialists. They are specialists because you are afraid to pay
Everywhere.
small money to see a specialist. You prefer to go to where you suffer and have all types of problems. Can you imagine? But we have many that are becoming conscious now. I'm having patients who are even insisting that when they're labeled, they must call me, I must come. And I have colleagues too who are doing that. So some patients are becoming wise and conscious now, which
Yeah.
is good. So I commend them for that. Others are still running away. Oh, don't go to this hospital, they will operate you.
Um,
Don't go to that hospital, they will operate you. Do they are they staying in that hospital? Don't listen to those
Doctors in the
poisonous agents.
quarter.
Poisonous agents. That's how I call them. Toxic agents who are destroying people. You pass and you see hospitals with qualified staff, you cross the hospitals and go to doubtful places because of your mind is poisoned. Please, let this not be your case in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We are not there to operate. We told you that we are not there. We are there to take the best decisions.
Mm.
That's what I'm
Safe
promoting.
pregnancy,
The
safe
right
delivery.
decision that will save the baby and the mother. Good mother, good
Good
baby.
baby.
Safe pregnancy,
Safe
safe delivery.
delivery.
Good decisions.
Mm.
Good decisions. Don't go to where if they notice that they have to refer you, there will be no car.
Carry on
There
your
will be no
back.
car. Or it will already be late. You will stand on the road, be struggling, and then complications happen.
Ah.
It's very important. It's very important what we are telling you. That's why it is wise to deliver where there's a theater, where everything is found, and where all the different sets of people are found. Or you, if you are going to where there's no theater because of maybe your preferences, it should be close to where there's a theater. Where if they refer you, you will not struggle to go. That's why one of the advice we give to pregnant women is that when you are approach the time of delivery, make sure you are living where the road is good. That if you get up in the night in labor, you can easily move. Be ready that you are where you have an easy means of transport. Very, very important. Don't be in an obscure place or a place that if rain falls, they cannot move with you. Or a place that if they refer you, there will not be a car passing around there till the next 2 or 3 hours. That's not wise. That's not a wise decision. Okay.
At all.
The last but not the least is that during labor, this is where the key thing is. Cooperate. Some women when they're in labor, you see some jumping, lying on the floor. You tell them climb on the bed, let's check, they tighten up like this. One thing I want you to know is that vaginal tears during delivery
Mhm.
most of the time is because the patient did not cooperate. When the patient cooperates, it limits tears. Even if there will be a tear, it will just be a minor tear that the midwives or the doctors can control. They can control because you have to lie down, open. If they tell you open your legs, that's one we fight with women. Immediately they feel contraction, they tighten up. You push it, they close it. You push it, they close it. Because say I'm feeling pains, and with them when you are feeling pains, breathe in and out, breathe in and out, they will pass. Because it's temporal pain. And then open so that, and sometimes wait, they don't know that the time to check a woman when she's in labor is when she has pains. But when you have pains, the baby is pressed against the cervix, so you can easily check. They say, no, let this pain stop, let this pain stop. No, that is when we need to check. And then the time that you need to push is the time you need pains. It's with pains that you can easily push.
That's the worst
When
one.
the pains come because you are feeling, you start twisting your body, start turning the so open and let you before you know it, the baby comes out and the baby has torn the path, or the baby has destroyed the path. So cooperate. That's why you need to come for ANC. Most people come for clinic, cooperate during labor because they coach them, they talk to them. Their colleagues also talk to them. Their colleagues pregnant women. And then when they're in labor, they talk to them. They have been talking. What they tell you continuously for at least 3 weeks sticks.
Yeah.
So you find yourself. That's why I love these Muslim women. You see them when they're in labor. When they're in labor, they are calm. It's coaching, it's the way they talk to people. Why is it that they who are feeling the same pain you are feeling are calm? You are shouting, screaming, crying, wasting all the energy that you need to labor.
The pain tolerance.
Say, wait, this pregnancy will not kill me. Wait, I will die. Wait. Words that you shouldn't say. That's why we began by talking about faith, talking about your declaration, talking about your prayer. That cooperation is paramount. That cooperation is paramount. It helps you to have your delivery safe because when you cooperate, you open your legs, you lie down, you open your legs. When you are feeling pain, you are breathing. Sometimes will tell you, will show you the different ways to control pain.
Control pain.
The different ways to control pain. Maybe you sometimes you hold somebody around, somebody that was helping you, maybe a student or a midwife that was talking good to you, say, please be here, come and stand. Sometimes when you see them like this, it gives you energy. It gives you energy. Sometimes you have to. Some people will tighten up their hands. Some people will hold the bed. Some will have to hold their legs. But don't be screaming. Don't be twisting. Don't be tightening up. When you relax like that, it gives us the room to control properly and bring out the baby. And bring out the baby. And you see your delivery is smooth. You feel that pain. It is true. Labor pain is painful. That's a
Ah,
fact. It's a
never had
fact.
labor pain.
But it is the mindset. I already feel it because I've been with pregnant women for how many years now? Since 2010.
Hey, Christ, I
In fact, since
feel
2008, I started entering a delivery room.
that's right.
In fact, I took interest from the time I entered medical school. So I've been in the delivery room. This is a 15 year now.
Hmm.
So I feel the pain. It's as if I'm the one laboring every day.
Best
Can you imagine?
obviously I
It's like I'm the one
can.
laboring every day. So I
Ah,
feel the pain. I feel the intensity of the pain. Yet I need to have the woman come
empathy.
out well with her baby.
Good baby.
Good mother.
Good.
Awesome. Awesome. So now we are going to give room to comments. We are going to give room to comments. We are going to give room to
Questions.
questions. You can type your questions and we are going to give you adequate responses. Yes, sweetheart. How
Thank
was
you
it?
so much, babe, for
You
this
went through
amazing
labor, huh?
session.
Went through labor
Yes, I
twice.
wanted to share my experience really. Just to say that these things are real and it's coaching that I received too. You know, that it's really different when you receive the coaching when you've not experienced it, and then when the reality dawns, my God, you're like, maybe they did not really intensify the pain the way that you were supposed to do it. So one thing that I just put at the back of my mind going through labor was that it's temporary. If I've been able to carry this precious gift for 9 months, I'm at the end of the road. I can just die hard, as I always say,
Wow.
just persevere for
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 hours. I don't know how long your labor will last. Persevere and finally receive my precious gift safe and sound,
Wow.
and make myself safe and sound. So
Wow.
that mindset at the back of my mind is what really keeps me going,
Really.
and I choose, if you don't open your mouth and say, the word will not come out. Because if you're not self-controlled, you can say things that will shock you.
Can you imagine?
Close your mouth, declare the word, pray, speak in tongues if you can. Just canalize that energy into something productive. You see, because all those negative words at the end
Play
will
music.
distract
Mhm.
yourself for something else, and make up your mind that you will not utter negativity on your precious gift. That you carry a precious gift for 9 good months with joy, expectant, you're bought clothes, you're prepared, everything waiting for the baby, and then when it's time to receive the baby, now you throw curses on the baby because of pain.
Say this
No.
baby, I'll beat you when you come out. I will beat you when you come out. I will this, I will that. You have done this to me. It's not the baby. The baby is innocent. Oh. The baby is innocent. Such a
Okay.
precious gift
Yeah,
that's coming to you. You
yes,
see it.
really, really.
Such a precious gift. So, do we have any question?
Like, I don't understand. Labor pain is indeed
Wow.
painful.
Sometimes you're trying to push for the clan. Wow, this is interesting. I know sometimes because some are having pains, they start pushing before time. And they
Ah,
have some
hmm.
tests that I don't want to mention
If
here.
you don't listen to instruction, you will push before time. Seriously.
And many are
If they
pushed
say
before
don't
time
push,
have the
don't
real
push.
complications.
Yeah, that's true.
Patience, please. Every day tell yourself I'll be patient. That's one of the main declarations you should declare to yourself.
I
I
am
will be
patient.
patient.
I
I will
wear
be
the
patient.
garment of patience.
I will be patient.
Yeah.
I will be patient.
Plus the
I will be
temporal
patient.
pain. Mm.
I will be patient.
Mm.
I will be patient. Wow,
And
thank
before
you
you
for the
know it,
wonderful
you're
comments.
going to
She had
pain.
a successful VBAC. Wow. Powerful. That's great. We are here for that. We are here for that. To see that you have a good baby and you come out good, a good mother, ready to carry again, as I always say.
Mm.
Because we
It's
love
great.
babies. I love babies. I love babies.
If you want to carry, you're
My
ready to
greatest joy
carry
is
again.
see the pregnant, see you having the smile on your face. You see,
Oh, it's
so
priceless. When your gift
whatever the
arrives. Oh
way
my
God
God.
has chosen them to come, We want them to come well, and you too should be well. And information, the right mind, the right attitude is key, is paramount
Yes.
in this. Okay.
Thank you so
Do we
much.
still have any comment? Do we have any question, please?
Okay. However, feel free to always drop your questions and your comments. I will always respond to them. For those who will be watching this after this live session, you're so welcome. Don't feel left out. Drop your comments and, of course, your questions. I will right here to respond to you. Tell a pregnant woman to tell a pregnant woman to tell a daddy to
Yeah.
tell a family
Yeah.
that the safe pregnancy, safe delivery slot is on.
It's on.
And we are so here for you.
Wow.
Thank you so much for following through this amazing session. I was so blessed and encouraged myself. It was so full of fun because I've experienced it. And then when you just think that, oh, obey.
Like I said, this obedience enters well when you went through ASC and they kept on
Yes,
talking to you.
yes,
They
it
kept on
does. It
coaching you. It
does.
finally
It
enters
settles.
and you come prepared.
Mm.
Yeah. If you come on
Psychological
that day, I told you
preparation, very
when we meet
important.
you for the first time in level, it's always
Mm,
different.
very, very.
It's just a miracle. That's why you should be followed up. And when you chose to deliver somewhere, go there and do at least 2 sessions with
Yes.
the people there before your level day starts, before you enter into level. It's wise. It's wise. Don't stay here until you enter a level before you move to that other place. It's not
Mhm.
wise. It's not wise.
Okay. Now we're going to draw the curtains to our session of today. Thank you so much. If
Wow.
you've not subscribed, please do. If you've not shared this video and others, please do. If you've not left a comment, please do. And of course, we'd like to give it a thumbs up. Thank
Wow.
you so much. Avila's Flow of Marriage loves you. Bye.
See you next Wednesday for another session.
Mm.
I think we'll be talking about how to control the weight, the baby's weight during pregnancy. I think I'll talk about that because we need it. When the baby has a good weight, the baby can easily turn through the birth canal as the baby is coming down. We are going to explain that in detail next Wednesday. So stay tuned and invite more people to participate in this session.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Yeah.